Hey, Jamie, I was playing around with my season 2. It's looking rough, man.
It's a
Oh,
long way
no.
before the season starts.
Yeah. I can't wait to get to choose.
Right back.
Mhm. Kitchen ladies. Good stuff. Good rate. It's back good.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's do this. This is what happens when it was a last minute thing, so everything had to get set up here. All right, let's go to the playoff bracket and get you guys going. All right. You guys can see the screen and everything, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't hear anything yet, but we can see the screen.
Uh, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Um, MV, who's going to be your pitcher tonight?
Gaylord Perry.
All right. Let's go over to and Jamie, who's going to be your pitcher?
Let's look him.
That's what I thought. Okay. And Perry's a right-hander, so we'll load your right-handed lineup and tell me all the changes you want to make.
Okay. Let's bring in Grits for Lansford.
Okay. And switch Wills and Gritch around.
Yeah, switch them around and put Gritch at second and move Roberts to third.
Second. Roberts goes to third. Okay.
And then let's take out Molina and put in Roseborough.
Roseboro for Molina.
Um, Willie Davis for Don Baylor.
Okay.
And make Willie Davis the center fielder. And then actually this game, let's bring in Lyman Bostock to play DH.
Interesting.
And then flip him with Roseborough in the order. And then
Look good?
Yep.
Jamie, look good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. All right. And then we got to load right-handed for you. All right. What are we doing there, MV? Anything in particular? And did we lose MV again? We lost MV. All right. Stand by, guys. Here he's back. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My computer just went into
Not a problem.
That's right. Okay, so let's see. It's balls out time. Okay.
All balls on deck. Is that what you're trying to say?
All
I'm not sure
balls
that.
on deck. Okay, so start with the easy one. Give me Tony Kubek instead of Ozzie Smith, please.
Okay. You want Kubek in for Ozzie Smith?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have Scaron in his place of Euclid.
Galron is going in for useless.
And instead of Dye, we're going to go with Milton Bradley.
Bradley. I'm surprised. Dice doing pretty well. All
He
right.
is indeed. And let's see. Let's make sure one more change. What did I do? Yeah. Oh, Euclid instead of Kenny Keltner.
Wait, you want Euclid back in again
Yeah.
instead of Keltner? Okay.
And one more change.
Wait, you got more than one, I think.
Yeah. I want to have Carlos Quinton instead of Jeff Heath. And I'll just
Okay.
move it. Now the order is going to be Musial batting second, Mantle third, Quinton fourth. Yep. Kubek above Howard, please.
Who's
Yeah.
playing third base for you?
Euclid. It's a change of fortune for him. That is that.
All right. You're good to go?
Yeah.
Off we go. All right. Well,
Good luck, Jamie.
everybody here
Good
in
luck.
the good luck, guys. Everybody here viewing, you guys just witnessed the most exciting setup we've ever had. So real quick, let's welcome in some people. Jeff, welcome. Clue, Yoko, Joe Murdy, Bernie, Sean's here, David, Slashed. We got a pretty good crowd tonight. Welcome, guys. Sorry that it took so long to get this set up. It was kind of last minute. Steve came by. Even Steve's
Everybody
getting
came
here.
in.
Yeah, he gets to watch tonight. All right, so it's game 4 between Manchester and Tampa Bay. We know Tampa Bay leads 2-1. So it's 76 degrees. The wind speed is 8 miles per hour out to right center field. That could play a factor in this game. Let's take a look at Manchester's lineup. Leading off, Ian Kinsler. Batting second, designated hitter Stan Musial. Third hitter will be Mickey Mantle. In the fourth spot, we'll see Carlos Quentin. The fifth hole, we'll see Bill Scowron. Batting sixth, Milton Bradley. Kevin Euclid will bat seventh. Tony Kubek will be batting eighth. And in the ninth spot, Elston Howard. For Tampa Bay's defense, we have Wally Moon in left field, Willie Davis in center field, Randy Wynn in right field. Mark Teixeira will be on first. Second base, Bobby Grich. Maury Wills will be shortstop. Brian Roberts standing on third. Johnny Roseboro will be behind the plate, catching the balls from Tim Lincecum. He's played in 3 postseason games. He's got a 9. He's pitched 9 and a third innings, given up 8 hits, 1 earned run out of those, 9 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Let's play some baseball. All right. So Lincecum will face off against Ian Kinsler, who's 241 postseason. He's got 1 RBI, no home runs. And here comes the first pitch.
Strike 3.
On the 2-2 count, Lincecum rings up Kinsler. That's the first out. We go to the second batter, Stan Musial, who's batting a .324 postseason average. He's got 12 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Facing off against Lincecum. Already got 1 strikeout. He walks Musial. So Musial gets the free pass from Lincecum. Manchester with a runner on first. 1 out. That brings up Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle batting .300 postseason. He's got 1 home run and 5 RBIs. The 3-0 pitch, and he gets walked. So Lincecum, after striking out the first batter, walks 2 in a row. Runners on first and second. That'll bring in Carlos Quentin, who's batting .375 postseason with 3 hits, no RBIs, no home runs. He digs in, 2 runners on, looking to get some RBIs here.
Strike 3.
And Lincecum strikes him out. He goes down swinging hard. So now Manchester with 2 outs, facing 2 outs, still have runners on first and second. That brings in Bill Scowron, who's batting .200 postseason. He's got 1 hit, no RBIs from the stretch. And this is going to be into center field. Davis has to run up hard to get this one, and he gets under that for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of 1, no runs, no hits. 2 were left on base. Both of them walked by Lincecum. Let's take a look at the lineup for the home team, Tampa Bay Deluge Dodgers. Batting first will be Randy Wynn. Batting second, Brian Roberts. Batting third, Wally Moon. Mark Teixeira will be batting in cleanup. Johnny Roseboro will be batting 5th. Lyman Bostock will be batting 6th. Willie Davis in the 7th spot. Batting 8th, Maury Wills. And batting 9th, Bobby Grich. For Manchester defense, we have left fielder Carlos Quentin, center fielder Mickey Mantle, right fielder Milton Bradley. Bill Scowron will take first base tonight. Ian Kinsler will be on second. Tony Kubek will be the shortstop. Kevin Youkilis has been moved over to third base for the night's game. Elston Howard will be behind the plate catching, and he'll be catching for Gaylord Perry. Gaylord Perry has 3 games, 3 starts, 13 innings pitched. He's given up 12 hits. 4 earned runs. He's given up 1 home run, walked 2, and struck out 4. Off we go. Howard strolls to the plate. He's batting .317 postseason. He's got 13 hits and 5 RBIs. Barry Wines delivers. And it's a hard shot into right center field. This will get to the wall. Wynn rounds first. He gets a stand-up double. His first double of the day. Tampa with a leadoff double here to start the bottom of 1. That brings up Brian Roberts. Brian Roberts batting .244 postseason. He's got 10 hits, 7 RBIs, 1 home run. Here's the delivery, 0-2 pitch, and this is going to get a liner. It's a liner to Kinsler. Wynn gets back in time before Kinsler can double him up. So Tampa now with 1 out, runner still on second. That'll bring up Wally Moon. Wally Moon, whose bat has come alive very well for Tampa in the last couple games, is now batting a .212 postseason average. 7 hits in postseason, almost, I'd say, I think 5 or 6 of those in the last 2 games. 5 RBIs. Trying to knock Wynn in, who's standing on second from Perry. And this is a high fly ball center field. Mantle will come up to get that one. He grabs that. Wynn has to retreat back to second. Mantle goes to third to make sure Wynn does not try and take off and get that base. Tampa with 2 outs still has Wynn standing on second. Mark Teixeira comes up to the plate. He's batting a .118 at postseason with 4 hits, 1 home run, and 3 RBIs. The pitch from Perry. Wins off. This is going to be a hard liner into right field. This is going to get to the wall past Bradley. Wynn around third. He's coming home. Teixeira off to second. The throw from Bradley to Kubek. And he's in under the tag, so Mark Teixeira gets a double. His first double of the day. That's 2 doubles this inning for Tampa. And that was an RBI for Mark Teixeira as Wynn came in to score. So with a runner on second again, still with 2 outs, that brings up Johnny Roseboro. Johnny Roseboro batting .346 postseason. He's got 9 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 home run. There's the 2-2 pitch to Roseboro. And he strikes him out. So a big strikeout to end that inning. We're going to go to the top of 2. Tampa scores 1 hit. No errors committed by Manchester. For Manchester, we'll see Bradley, Youkilis, and Kubek. Bradley strolls to the plate. He's batting .167 postseason. 4 hits. Nothing much else to speak of. He digs in. Here's the pitch from Lincecum, and he goes down. That's the 3rd strikeout tonight for Tim Lincecum. That brings up Kevin Youkilis. Kevin Youkilis batting an .094 postseason. Only 3 hits with 32 at-bats. One of those 3 hits was a home run, and he's got 1 RBI to his name. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and Youkilis draws the walk. So Lincecum puts another one on base for free. That's 3 walks for Lincecum. He's walking as many as he's striking out. Manchester now with a runner on first. That'll bring up Tony Kubek. Tony Kubek batting in 083 postseason. He's only got 1 hit in 12 at-bats, 1 RBI. Bottom of Manchester's order, looking to get something going here, trying to get these bats alive. This is going to be a grounder to Wills. He'll throw over to Grich at second, not in time to throw to 1. Does not make the throw. Kubek will reach on a fielder's choice. That's 2 outs now for Manchester. That brings up the last batter of their lineup, Elston Howard, who's batting .242 postseason. He's got 8 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 home run. Kubek with a small lead at first. Doesn't appear to be looking to steal. Lincecum looks at him. He throws to Howard, and he strikes him out. So that's the 4th strikeout by Lincecum here through 2 innings. We go to the bottom of 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. For the Tampa Deluge Dodgers, we'll see batters 6, 7, and 8. Bostock, Lyman Bostock, will lead off this half inning for Tampa. Batting .250 postseason, 1 hit. Nothing much else to speak of there. He delivers to Bostock. This is going to get past the mound to Kubek. He ranges over. He makes the throw to Scowron, gets Bostock in time. That's the 1st out. That brings up Willie Davis to the plate, who's batting .333 postseason. 7 hits out of 21 at-bats. He's got 5 RBIs. 1-1 pitch. This is going to be a grounder to Scowron at first. Perry covers the bag. Underhander from Scowron. That's the 2nd out. Tampa now sees Maury Willis step to the plate. He's got 11 hits postseason, 5 RBIs. Tampa with 2 outs, no runners on. Perry delivers to Wills. It's a hard grounder to Kubek at short. He picks it up, throws over to Scowron. That's the 3rd out. We go to the top of 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. The game is Deluge Dodgers 1, Manchester Red Bolts 0. For Manchester, we go to the top of the batting order. We'll see Ian Kinsler lead off this inning. He's 0 for 1 so far in the game. Lincecum with the delivery. That's a strikeout again. That's the 5th strikeout from Lincecum. Lincecum bringing him up fast. That'll bring Stan Musial. Stan the man. He got walked his last at-bat. The right-hander versus the left-hander on a 3-0 pitch. Musial gets the walk. So Musial on first, 1 out for Manchester. That brings up Mickey Mantle, who also got walked his last plate appearance. Musial with a pretty decent lead off of first. There's a 3-2 pitch, and Mantle goes down on strikes on a full count. He goes down looking. Musial still standing at first, 2 outs for Manchester. That brings up Carlos Quentin. He's 0 for 1 tonight. 3-0 pitch, and he gets walked. So once again, Lincecum walking almost as many strikeouts. 5 walks for Lincecum, 6 strikeouts so far in the game. He's got 66 pitches so far, and we're only in the top of 3. Bill Scowron digs in. He's 0 for 1. He's got runners on 1 and 2. There's 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Both runners are off. This is going to get into center field. This is going to be a hit in the center field. Davis has to get it off the bounce. That'll bring Musial in. So Scowron with an RBI single. Quentin will hold at second. Manchester ties the game up. Manchester still with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. That'll bring up Milton Bradley. Milton Bradley's 0 for 1 so far in this game. Lincecum with the 1-2 pitch. And this is going to get into right field all the way to the wall, past Wynn. Quentin rounds third. Scowron on his way to 3. Bradley on his way to 2. Scowron will turn. He's coming home. And a 2 RBI double for Milton Bradley. He strolled into second base. He could have crawled into second base by the time Wynn got to that ball. So now Manchester leading 3-1 here in the top of 3. The bats are starting to look good for Manchester. They needed this. Euclid comes into the plate. Euclid, he walked his last at bat. That's about the only time he gets to see a plate this game and this series is if he gets walked. Here's the 0-1 pitch, And this is a deep fly ball to left field. This could get over that net, and it's off the net. So that's a double for Euclid, who drives in an RBI. So just when Euclid needed to hit the most, he comes up with a double. So another double here in this inning. Manchester pouring on this rally here. 4 runs scored so far in this top of this third. And we will see Tony Kubek come to the plate. He's batting an 0.77. He's 0 for 1. Still 2 outs. Runner on second. The pitch from Lincecum. And this is going to be a grounder to Grich at second. He's not going to get to it in time. Euclid will get to third. Kubek reaches first off of an error from Bobby Grich. So Tampa really struggling here in this inning to get something going here. They're 2 outs, and they couldn't even get the third out because of an error. Manchester now has runners on the corners with 2 outs. That'll bring in the 9th batter of their lineup, Elston Howard, who's 0 for 1 so far tonight. He struck out in the second. The 3-0 pitch, and he gets walked. So Lincecum having some control issues. Walked 6 so far, 86 pitches here in the top of 3. He's going to face
let's make
off
a change.
going to okay. That's why I slowed down a little bit. I had a feeling.
And let's bring in Stan Williams.
So that's all we'll see from Lincecum tonight. He struck out 6, walked 6, started having some issues there already, the top of 3. 4 runs given up in this inning. We'll see Stan Williams come in. Stan Williams has got a 169 postseason ERA. He's pitched 5 1/3 innings. He's also got a save. He's given up 2 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. He'll come in to face off against Kinsler with 2 outs and a runner on and bases loaded. Kinsler's 0 for 2, struck out both of his plate appearances in this game. From Williams, and this is going to get, Williams comes off the mound to field that. What a fantastic play. Williams picks it up, throws it over to first. That's the 3rd out. So Williams helping the cause there to get Tampa out of that inning. We go to the bottom of 3. There was 4 runs scored for Manchester on only 3 hits. 1 error committed by Tampa. Tampa will see their 9th batter of their lineup lead them off, followed by the top of the lineup, Wynn and Roberts. Bobby Grich steps up to the plate, batting .348 postseason. He has 8 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Perry still on the mound for Manchester. He delivers to Grich. This is going to be a hard grounder to Kubek at short. He makes the throw to Skowron at first. He'll glove that. That's the 1st out. We go to the top of the lineup for Tampa. That's Randy Wynn. Randy Wynn's 1 for 1. He doubled off the wall his last at bat. The left-hander facing off. Perry comes off the mound. He makes the throw to first. That's out number 2. That'll bring up Brian Roberts. Brian Roberts 0 for 1 tonight. Line to second. His last appearance. 2 outs for Tampa. And the pitch. He gets struck out, but there's a drop the 3rd strike by Howard. He has to pick it up, fire to 1. He gets it there in time. So you have to mark that a strikeout and a throw out.
And I want to bring in a different pitcher now.
And okay.
Bring in LaRoche.
All right. So here in the top of 4, Tampa's changing their pitcher once again. We're going to see Dave LaRoche come in. Dave LaRoche has a 27 ERA postseason. He's got 1 win. He's pitched 1 full inning, gave up 3 hits, 2 home runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He'll come in just in time to face off against Stan the Man Musial, who's batting second in Manchester's lineup. He's been walked twice already. Let's see if LaRoche can handle Musial. And it's a fly ball. This is going to get into foul territory down the first baseline into the stands. Musial with another chance at it. Facing the 1-2 pitch from LaRoche. He goes down on strikes. So LaRoche with a huge strikeout on Musial there to lead off the inning. That brings up Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle 0 for 1. LaRoche off the first pitch from LaRoche. Mantle into right field. Wynn back to the wall. Ooh, right at the corner. What a fantastic play by Wynn. He had to reach over the wall to grab that one. That might have been a homer, my friends, if it wasn't for Wynn. So now 2 outs for Manchester. Nobody on. That'll bring up Carlos Quentin. Carlos Quentin struck out in the first, walked his last appearance back in the third. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and this is a pop-up, high pop-up over to Roberts at third. He gets under that one and gloves it easily for the third out. We go to the bottom of 4. No runs, no hits, no errors. The game stands. Manchester Red Bolts 4, Tampa Bay Deluge Dodgers 1. For Tampa, we'll see Moon followed by Teixeira and Roseboro. Moon 0 for 1 tonight. Barry pitches to Moon. And this is a hard grounder in right field. This will get past Bradley, who makes a poor play on it, to the wall. Moon with a stand-up leadoff double. His first double of the day. So Tampa looking to rally here. Runner on second, no outs. Down by 3. Both teams with 3 hits in this game so far. Mark Teixeira's 1 for 1. He lined a double in the first. Looking to get Moon home. And this is going to be into foul territory once again. Into the stands on the first base path. He'll get another shot at it. A 1-2 pitch to Teixeira. And a fly ball into right field. Bradley back to the corner. He catches this in deep right field at the corner. Moon has to come back to second to tag. He doesn't have time to make it to third, so he'll stay stranded at second. That brings up Johnny Roseboro. Johnny Roseboro 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out in the first. Runner on second. Only 1 out. Perry delivers to Roseboro. It's a chopper to first. Scowron will pick that up. He'll cover the bag himself. Moon off to third. He makes it in. That's 2 down. Tampa with a runner on third brings up Lyman Bostock, who's 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded to short in the second. The 3-1 pitch. And a hard grounder to Kinsler at second. Fires to Scowron. That's the third out. Tampa strands 1. No runs off of that 1 hit. No errors. We go to the top of 5. We'll see batters 5, 6, 7 for Manchester. Scowron will lead them off. Batting 1 for 2 from LaRoche. And this is going to get a liner. It's a liner to Wills at short. He makes the grab. That's 1 out. Milton Bradley 1 for 2. He doubled off the wall in the third. LaRoche with only 13 pitches so far. He's faced several batters, still only thrown 13. So he's
Strike 3.
And he strikes him out. So Bradley goes down on strikes. So LaRoche looking good on the mound. That brings up Kevin Youkilis. Kevin Youkilis almost had a home run high off that net his last at bat. He's 1 for 1 in the game. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this will be a deep fly ball into left field. Moon has to come into foul territory. But that's going to get into the stands. Youkilis facing a 2-2 pitch. Will get another shot, which winds and delivers. This is a high pop-up to Wills at short. Wills has to go back to the grass. He makes the grab. That's the third out. We go to the bottom of 5. No runs, no hits, no errors. For Tampa, batters 7, 8, 9. Willie Davis leading off. He's 0 for 1 so far. Airy pitches to Davis. This is going to be a grounder to Youkilis at third. It's going to be a close play at first. He doesn't make the throw in time. Davis is safe. A leadoff single for the Tampa Bay Deluge Dodgers here in the bottom of 5. Maury Wills steps to the plate. He is 0 for 1. He grounded to short in the second. Has a runner on first with no outs. Perry fires over to 1. Davis
Hey,
time.
is MV in the studio? It says a message popped up that he's backstage.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, thanks, guys.
MV, you there?
Yeah, my PC's playing funny stories with it, man. It's knocking me out every couple of minutes. It's okay.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, wait.
Thank you, Jamie, because I'm not really paying a lot of attention to this chat since you both are in here.
Uh-huh.
All right. So back to the game. Wills stands at the plate. Davis on first, taking a big lead. There's the pitch from Perry. Davis is off. Howard throws the second. Davis under the tag. Stolen base, number 4 for postseason play for him. So Wills has 1 strike on him. Runner at second and no outs. The pitch from Perry, and it's a grounder to Kubek at short. He'll pick that up. Over to 1. That's the first out. Davis unable to advance to third. Remains at 2. Bobby Grich comes in. He's 0 for 1. Grounded to short. His last at bat. Here's the pitch. And this is a chopper to Kubek at short. He'll pick it up. Fire over. Wait a minute. I think we did a video replay by mistake there, didn't we? Yes, we did. That was a video replay. That was another exciting video replay. Okay. Grich at the plate waiting for the pitch. What is going on here? There we go. And, he bunts it. Howard picks it up, throws to 1. That will advance the runner to third. So an interesting sack bunt there. It's
Yeah,
2
I don't know
outs.
who's managing that team.
Yeah.
The 1-out bunt, but
Yeah, a 1-out bunt. Now it's 2 outs with a runner on third. But Randy Wynn is 1 for 2. He doubled off the wall in right center back in the first. So we'll see if the manager made a good call here. Perry with 76 pitches so far. Here comes the pitch, and it's a high fly ball to right field. Bradley will come up to get that one, and that'll be the third out. So the sack bunt didn't pay off for Tampa. We go to the top of 6. Tampa had 1 hit, no runs, no errors committed by Manchester Red Bolts. Red Bolts 4, Tampa 1. For Manchester, we'll see Kubek, Howard, and Kinsler. Kubek 0 for 2 tonight. The pitch. Grounder to Roberts at third. He picks it up, fires across the diamond. Teixeira makes the grab. That's 1 out. Elston Howard, 0 for 1. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And this will be a grounder to Wills at short. He picks it up, fires over to Teixeira. That's out number 2. We go to the top of the lineup for Manchester. Ian Kinsler. He is 0 for 3. Struck out twice. Grounder to the pitcher in third. The 0-2 pitch. Hard grounder to Teixeira first. He'll snag the ball, run it to first himself. Mark that a 3 unassisted. That's the third out. We go to the bottom of 6. There were no runs and no hits for Manchester. Tampa, no errors. For Tampa, we're going to see batters 2, 3, and 4. That's Brian Roberts leading off this half inning for Tampa, who's 0 for 2. Pitch from Perry. A hard liner into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff single now for Tampa. Needs to try and get their rally hats on, get some runs scored back, close this gap up. Brings in Wally Moon, who's 1 for 2. He doubled off the wall in the fourth. Roberts with a big lead off of first. Perry looks at him, but he delivers to Moon. This is going to get into foul territory, into the stands. Moon will get another chance at it. Roberts still at first. Moon with a 1-2 count on it. Perry over to first. Roberts gets back in time. Now taking a bigger lead at first. 1-2 pitch to Moon.
Ball 4.
And he gets walked. So Gaylord Perry walks Moon. No outs. Runners at first and second. That brings in Mark Teixeira. Mark Teixeira could tie this game up with 1 good hit here. The 2-2 pitch. And this is going to get into center field. It gets down. Mantle off the bounce. Robert around third. No, Roberts is going to hold up. Didn't want to test the arm of Mantle. Felt he didn't have time to make it home. So now Tampa with bases loaded. No outs. That brings up Johnny Roseboro. Johnny Roseboro is 0 for 2. He struck out in the first and grounded to first in the fourth. Howard's going to run out and talk to Perry. Here's from the stretch. And this is a hard grounder to Kinsler at second. He throws over to 2 to get the first out. Kublik to Skowron at first. That's the double play, but a run comes in. And what did you bench? Absolutely.
Get me rolly fingers, please.
All right, so Manchester to the bullpen. Brings in Raleigh Fingers. We've seen him several times postseason. He's got a 1.23 ERA. He's got 4 saves so far postseason. Through 7 1/3 innings pitched, he's given up 4 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. He comes in to face off against Lyman Bostock, who's 0 for 2 so far. Tampa facing 2 outs, has Moon standing on third. Still down by 2. The pitch for Fingers. And this is a grounder to Kinsler. He fires to Skowron, gets him in time for the 3rd out. So Tampa scores 1 run off of 2 hits. There were no errors committed by the Red Bolts. Tampa scores a run. Tampa trailing Manchester here in the top of 7, 4-2. For Manchester, we'll see Musial, Mantle, and Quentin. Musial 0 for 1. Walked twice so far in this game. LaRoche still on the mound. And this is a high fly ball into center field. Davis back into his left. He makes the grab. That's the first out. Mickey Mantle, also hitless so far in this game. 1-2 pitch. Grounder to Wills. He'll fire over to Teixeira. Gets him in time. That's 2 outs. Carlos Quentin, also hitless in the game. 0 for 2. 2-1 pitch. Hard grounder to Roberts III. Fires. That's the 3rd out. No hits, no runs, no errors. Manchester goes down 1-2-3 quickly. We go to the bottom of 7. We'll see Davis, Wills, and Gritch for Tampa Bay. Willie Davis, 1 for 2 tonight. Singled on an infield hit towards third. His last at bat. Faces off against Raleigh Fingers. There's the wind and deliver. This is going to get into a hard liner to Mantle in center field. He makes a running grab at that. Makes the out. That's 1 out for Tampa. That was a hard liner into center. Maury Wills comes up, who's 0 for 2 this evening. Fingers pitches to Wills and strikes him out. So that's 2 outs now for Tampa. Still trailing by 2 here in the bottom of 7. Batter number 9 in their lineup, Bobby Gritch, who's 0 for 1. Grounded to short in the 3rd, and then he did a sac bunt in the 5th. Still a questionable sac bunt, but Fingers to Gritch. He strikes him out, so 2 quick strikeouts there for Manchester to end that inning. We go to the top of 8. For Manchester, we'll see Skowron, Bradley, and Euclid. LaRoche on the mound, looking a bit drained.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take LaRoche out. And let's see. Bring up my starters. Let's start the inning with Blyleven.
All right, so Tampa will retire LaRoche, who did a great job coming in and hanging on that mound for a while. But now we'll see Blyleven come in. He's batting a 10.80 ERA postseason. He's in 5 innings pitched, he's given up 9 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. He's going to face off against Bill Skowron, who's batting 5th in the lineup. He's 1 for 3 tonight. He lined to short in the 5th. And this is going to be a hard grounder into center field for a base hit. Skowron, leadoff single for Manchester. Davis picks it up, throws it into Wills for at the cutoff. Manchester with a runner on and no outs. That brings up Milton Bradley, who's 1 for 3 tonight. He doubled off the wall in the 3rd inning. Looking for another hit here to maybe get that run in, give them some insurance run. And it is a hard shot into right field. Wind can't do anything but watch this go into the stands. A 2 RBI home run for Milton Bradley. A 338-footer over right field wall. That one is gone. So Manchester, no outs. 2 runs scored here in the top of 8. We see Kevin Youkilis come up to the plate. Kevin Youkilis also had that double off the wall, well, more like off the high net in left field. Fly 11 to Youkilis. And this is a big high fly ball left field, but Moon's going to get under that one. That'll be the first out. Tony Kubek, 0 for 3 tonight. Comes in. The right-hander to the left-handed Kubek. This is going to get into center field for a base hit. Single for Kubek. Manchester with another runner on first and only 1 out. Brings up Elston Howard, the bottom of the lineup. Howard 0 for 2. Struck out, grounded to short, and got 1 walk. 11, 0-2 pitch. This is a high pop-up to Wills at short. Wills gets underneath this one and makes the grab. That's the second out. That'll bring up Ian Kinsler, the top of the order for Manchester. Runner still on first. 2 outs. Kubek not taking a big enough lead to look like he's going to try and steal. Pitch from Blyleven. Hard grounder into center field. That's going to be a base hit single. Kubek rounding 2 off to 3. Davis doesn't make the throw to third. He just throws it into the cutoff. Kubek hoofs it to third. Kinsler standing on first. So Manchester with runners on the corners. And in comes Stan Musial. He's hitless tonight, but he's been walked twice, struck out once. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Musial. And this is going to be a pop-up to Roberts at third. Roberts takes 1 step to his left, gets underneath it, makes an easy grab. That takes Manchester down. Manchester scored 2 runs off of 4 hits. Both those runs coming off that long home run into right field. No errors committed by Tampa. Tampa now trails by 4 here in the bottom of 8. They've got 6 outs to score 4 runs. They'll see their top of their lineup, Randy Wynn, lead off this inning, who's 1 for 3. He doubled in the first inning. Fingers to Wynn, and this is going to get into left center field. That's a base hit. Another leadoff single for Tampa. So Tampa with a lot of leadoff hits in this game. No outs, runner on first. That brings up Brian Roberts, who's 1 for 3. Brian Roberts has lined to second, struck out, and lined a single to center.
A bit of a change for me, please. Can I have Ozzie Smith instead of Kubek, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Manchester with a defensive change. Brings in Ozzie Smith at shortstop. Trying to hold them defensively now with a 4-run lead. Fingers to Roberts. And this will get to Kinsler at second. Kinsler fires to Smith at 2. Unable to make the throw in time. So Roberts will reach on that fielder's choice. But the lead runner is out at second base. Tampa with 1 out. Runner on first. Brings up Wally Moon. Wally Moon doubled off the wall in the 4th. Looking for a big hit here. Roberts with a nice lead off of first. Fingers looking over at 1, but he delivers to Moon. This is going to be a hard liner into center field for a base hit. Roberts has to hold up at 2, however. So another hit for Moon tonight, his second of the evening. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Mark Teixeira. Mark Teixeira 2 for 3. He lined a double in the first and singled to center in the sixth. He could easily bring them within 1 run here. He gets a hit. Oh, Howard's going to go out and talk to Fingers. Fingers delivers to Teixeira, and this is a fly ball into right field. Bradley ranges to his left. He makes the grab. Both runners have to retreat. Roberts does not advance to third. They hold up at 1 and 2 with 2 outs.
All right. A little bit of a change. Let me just see my bullpen, please. I am not picking Arroyo. He can sit his ass down. It's Roseboro, right? So give me Kelly. It's not a fight. I'm going to. I'll leave him in there.
All right. Rollie Fingers to remain on the mound after Manchester's pitching coach goes out and talks to him for a bit. Roseboro waiting for the pitch from Fingers. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. The runners are off. This is going to be to Fingers back at the mound. He'll throw over to Skowron at first for the third out. Tampa Bay goes down. 2 hits, no runs, 2 runners left stranded. We go to the top of 9. For Manchester, we'll see Mantle, Quentin, Skowron. Mantle still hitless in this game. Blyleven on the mound will deliver to Mantle and strikes him out. So Mantle will be hitless in this game. We go to Carlos Quentin, who's also hitless in this game.
I'm going to make a change, please.
Okay.
Can I have Alexei Ramirez, please?
All right, Manchester going to their bench for a pinch hitter. They're bringing in Alexei Ramirez, who's batting a 182 postseason. 11 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Digs in at the plate. Here's the delivery from Blyleven, and he goes down on strikes. So the pinch hitter is unable to do anything there. Manchester now with 2 outs, still leads by 4, however, here in the top of 9. Bill Skowron having a good night, batting 2 for 4. Lined a single his last at-bat. Looking to extend that hit. Those hits for tonight. Blyleven delivers to Skowron. Fly ball into left field. Moon to his left. He gets under that for the third out.
All right.
We go to the bottom. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I was going to say, sorry. A couple of changes, please. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
but first, we need a left fielder.
Yeah, Jeff Heath, please. And then Euclid to Scarrow, please. That's possible.
Hold on. The crowd got a little noisy there. I can't hear you. You're not loud enough.
Oh, sorry. Scarrow replaced by Euclid. Can that happen?
Yeah,
you want you?
Yeah.
You want Euclid over at first?
Yes, please.
All right.
We can't tell her, so. All right, and on the mound, can I have? I'll leave it as it is.
All right, we go to the bottom of 9. Tampa trailing by 4, has 3 outs to make something happen here. Rollie Fingers staying on the mound. For Tampa, they will lead off with Bostock, followed by Davis and Wills. The top of their lineup has been hitting very well. The bottom lineup, not so much. They need to get their bats alive now, though. This is it. Do or die for Tampa. Pitch from Fingers. And it's a grounder to Ozzie Smith at short. He makes the throw in time to Euclid. That's the first out. That'll bring in Willie Davis. He is 1 for 3, one of the few in the bottom of the lineup that's gotten a hit tonight. Singled in the 5th. Fingers with the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to get the Euclid set first. He'll pick it up, carry it to the bag himself for the second out. Tampa down to their last out. Maury Wills strides to the plate, 0 for 3. Grounded to short in the 2nd, grounded to short in the 5th, and then struck out in the 7th. Wills digs in. 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a grounder to Kinsler at second. He fires to 1. That's the 3rd out. Manchester wins game number 4, 6-2. And the series is knotted back up at 2-2.
Good game, Jamie.
Thanks. Yeah, you guys got the bats going finally.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew
Well,
it was going to happen.
I think you got
a little none of the week to Birdie there.
I think you got the same number of hits you did in the last game, but the difference was the home runs, and you were able to string some. You finally strung those hits into runs, whereas before they were hits.
That
and not
big
bringing
2-out
anybody in.
rally in the 3rd.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
we only got two runs, so you
I was
only
trying to
need
get into your bullpen there, Jamie.
So Manchester with 7 hits and 6 runs. Tampa with 8 hits and 2 runs, 1 error. Scowron went 2 for 5 tonight. And for Tampa, Moon went 2 for 3. Teixeira 2 for 4. So once at the top of the lineup for Tampa, and Wynn went 2 for 4, did great. Your first 4 batters, but then it dropped off badly. And you were the exact opposite. Your top of the lineup really struggled tonight.
Yeah, Mantle,
Musial, Quentin, all 0 hits tonight. All of your hitting came from the bottom. Yeah. On the mound for Manchester, Perry went 5 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Fingers came in to close out the game, pitched 3 1/3, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no runs. For Lincecum, he only went 2 2/3, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. All of those were earned. Walked 6 and struck out 6. Williams came in, pitched 1/3 of an inning. Well, that was his highlight. LaRoche came in and pitched 4 straight and struck out 2. No hits, so he did a fantastic job coming in there. Blyleven came in for 2. He gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. One of those was a home run that led to two extra hits there, 2 extra runs rather. Struck out 2. We'll take a look down here for the MVP, which goes to Milton Bradley. Let's go back up and take a look at Bradley. Yes, Bradley was 2 for 4, 2 runs. Of course, he hit that big 2 RBI shot into right field. Struck out twice. Also had a double. All right, so that was game number 4. The series is going to be all knotted up, 2-2. So we are going at least 6 for this series. The next game will still be played here in Tampa. Both teams with a win at each other's home park. And so it's going to be an interesting series. Not done yet. The next game should be sometime tomorrow. We're only going to do one tonight. I think we're going to do another one tomorrow, and then maybe hopefully tomorrow night, maybe get this series done by tomorrow night. And yeah, guys, great game. Great series so far. What do you guys think?
I look forward to Mr. Chesford tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll see. Right. Jamie, is he going to see Cheesebro?
More than likely.
And I'm assuming you'll probably pitch. Well, are you going to finally pitch forward?
No, Whitey's not seeing anything this series.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Care to share who you think you're going to pitch?
It's going to be
Not
Lolich.
yet. It's probably, who's that? Lolich. I really wish I had the balls to do that.
It's really going to come down to how my team hits.
Yeah. Well, the hitting was even. It's just the fact that, once again, you hit the 8 hits and couldn't score the runs in.
Yeah, but he had,
what happened to.
We walked some. He had like 13 base runners. You know, the walk stuff we don't help.
Yep, that is for sure. All right, well, big shout outs to Sean for coming by, Jeff Hunter, our newest owner, David, Bernie in the house, Oh, Dwayne came by. Thank you, Dwayne. Clue. We had Yoko was here. Joe Murdy came by. Steve came by. Mike was here. We had a good crowd tonight. Not sure if I missed anybody. If I am, I apologize. Just go up here. Oh, I think I said Yoko. Thank you.
David, Joe, Mike.
Yep. Thank you to MV and thank you to Jamie for another fantastic game tonight.
Slash Deep was in here as well.
Slash, oh, thank you, Slash, for coming by.
And
He's got check out Slash. I think he's got some kind of a boxing thing going on for all of us. I saw something that I haven't had a chance to look at it because I was out tonight. So we'll look at that. And with that, I said, yeah, I got Yoko. I said Yoko. And you guys got anything you want to say at the end?
No, just good broadcast, Buckshot. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for doing the game.
Oh, my pleasure. Anytime. I'll do whatever we have to get it done. And thank you to everybody. We'll see everybody, whoever shows up, back at Discord. Once again, thank you, Jamie and MV. Fantastic games. You guys got great teams. You guys are really putting together a fantastic series. I think it's exciting and fun for all of us. And this has been a very successful inaugural year for our Field of Dreams League. Yeah. And I know I think I speak for everybody when I say we're looking forward to a lot more
stuff.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, Jim. Good night.
See you, MV.